I think my best memories are of my fellow students. There was tremendous amount of camaraderie amongst the students, and just talking to them about their experiences in Nevada. I mean, most of us or all of us had deep roots in Nevada, and hearing about where people were from and their experiences growing up. And I felt very close to many or most of my classmates. We weren't a terribly large class, so it was easy to get to know one another. And I was reminded that last night when I saw two of my classmates who I have not seen for 30 years, Jill Oswalt and Tracy Delaplane, and it brought back a flood of memories about the wonderful students that I went to school with here all those many years ago. And I felt like it was a very strong support network. I developed some friendships that have lasted throughout my lifetime. And I felt like everybody was mutually supported and committed to seeing everyone make it through the program and do well. So I always felt at all times that I had colleagues amongst the other students who I could go and talk to if there were times that I was struggling. And that was a really, because it's not that way in a lot of medical schools. And so I think that really set the program apart. I think there was a closeness about us, in part because all of us had these deep roots in Nevada. And I'll always remember that about the program as one of the things that really stands out all these many years later. Yeah, it's a funny thing. My experience here is so inextricably linked with my experience of being a Nevadan and just, being, coming back here and seeing the hills. It brings back tons of memories for me, because I've been living in the Midwest now in Michigan for 30 years. I went to Ann Arbor for residency and I've never left there. But all my family remains here in Nevada. But it did greatly shape me. Just the setting of the school, which really fits in with the ethos of Nevada. And it did have a tremendous impact on me in terms of how I approached my own career and how I've approached medicine. And it's also said something that all of my family have chosen to remain in Nevada all these years later. They're all here, including most of my nieces and nephews. So I continue to have very strong connections with the state. But I will say that I went from here to a very large research university, medical research university, and I felt extremely well prepared when I went there. And that no doubt was a tribute to the quality of education that I received here at the University of Nevada, Reno School of Medicine. And I felt it was very rigorous, and not just at Michigan, but elsewhere, because I've had contact with lots of medical centers and medical schools, both in the United States and internationally. And I feel like my education here has served me in good stead in all those places.